Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Daily Journal series. On this episode, we're just starting it off. We're actually getting close to the point that we can swap off Flareon. I wanted to get to the 200 pot size increase, so like 3 or 4 more procs. My Flareon's not max skill level, so it's taking a little bit longer than it would otherwise. I think it's only like skill level 4. Because I don't do pot expansion all that much, so. But the Berry Bomb is building up slowly over time. I've checked it a couple times, and yeah, they all have quite a few berries stacked up on them. So it's going to be quite a good Monday morning for the Psychic Week when we come around to that. And we're not really giving up that much strength on top this week, because look at that, we're at Master 6. That's one nice thing about running very powerful berry specialists for the ones that I'm building up a bomb on, and one that has favored berry, and my 2 other Pokemon, even though they're not berry specialists, have favored berry as well. Top is like a phenomenal place for me to build up a berry bomb, I've found, just because of the opportunity that I have with my Typhlosion, and the fact that my team is an Entei team. But anyway, let's get right into the sleep data review. We're hoping for... Actually, wait, we should have a guaranteed Paldean Wooper, because I'm pretty confident I set the incense out last night. I know I had an incense. Question is, did I use it? I'm pretty sure I did. Which is good, because there's 0 chance of seeing a naturally spawning Paldean Wooper this morning, because, man, 8% dozing, that is not dozing. Getting snoozing type, though. Snoozing type sleep. That is pretty decent at top. I still could use a better Vulpix. I would like to have one that has berry finding S and not really any ingredient finding. Usually I don't care about that much on berry specialists, but given that the Vulpix is Ninetales' primary use for me would be to berry bomb, ingredient finding actually can be a bit of a dagger for the purposes of berry bombing, so I would like to catch a Vulpix. Although it looks like we're not going to be getting a Vulpix this morning, because man, I'm getting like, oh, and there's the Paldean Wooper that was guaranteed to us through the incense, and it's our first Paldean Wooper style. Give me a minute, I need to log this in the sleep decks. It's the 2-star. What do you know? What do you know? 2-star Paldean Wooper. Updated. Alrighty. So, I had one of you guys comment that the other day that I am probably one of the latest people to encounter the new Wooper, and that's fair. That makes total sense, because I have kind of procrastinated it, because I just haven't been going to top. I haven't gone to top yet. It's only at top and Greengrass, I think, and maybe one other island, but if it is at another island, it's not an island that I've gone to. Alrighty. So, as for what to catch this morning, we'll probably just catch the Paldean Wooper. It's the only thing here that's one of our long-term hunts. I wouldn't be opposed to catching a Cyndaquil also. I'm always looking for more berry specialists. And Eevee's hungry, so oh, would you look at that? It's like the Cyndaquil heard me. Okay, so, I guess we'll catch an Eevee. Eevee's never a bad option, because there are so many options, potential routes that it could go down. Although, I don't really need any of them right now, but if I caught a phenomenal one, I wouldn't be opposed, is the thing, so... And it's hungry. Save the biscuits. But by spending the biscuits... Okay, that's like sales. Discount. We're going to try to catch the Cyndaquil too, because Typhlosion is a very good Pokemon in this game. In some ways, you could argue it is the best berry specialist in the entire game. So, I wouldn't be opposed to having a better one. Although my current one is pretty good, so I don't necessarily need it. We got pretty lucky there. It wasn't a guaranteed catch on the Cyndaquil. We're nearing that friendship level 40 for Eevee. I'm just realizing that now. I'm not going to bother with the Charmander and the Fuecoco, even though well, I don't need a Fuecoco. I have plenty of good Skeledirge candidates, so I'm not going to bother there. I'm not going to bother with the second Eevee. We're only catching this Eevee because it was hungry. Okay, that is everything then. No other Pokemon needed to be caught. We caught 3 Pokemon this morning. Quite a bit to review. Thank you, Neroli. We're always making serious strides around here. We got a new Pokemon in the Dex. That actually is kind of a bit of a serious stride. We'll send out the Paldean Wooper. Now it's got 2 potential evolutions that people could be using. Its candy's a bit more valuable, because there's a bit more of a demand for it. Otherwise, it was probably Cyndaquil. 7,000, 8,000-ish Dream Shards. Okay. Impish Nature. That is not good for an ingredient specialist. I believe that is ingredients down, energy up. So you really don't care for this guy. Yeah, I was right about that. Yep, he sucks. First Paldean Wooper is down. Thumbs down on that guy. Okay, Adamant Nature. That's a good one on a berry specialist. That is what we want to see on a Typhlosion. But no sub-skills, and Nature cannot carry a berry specialist. It can't really... It needs some sort of sub-skills to help it there. So this guy is not it. Oh well. Okay, and then Eevee. What you got, buddy? Sassy Nature. Hey, that's a good nature on Eevee. That's main skill chance up, XP gains down. You get so many Eevee candies as the game goes on that you can handle XP gains down. And hey, this is actually a really solid Eevee. My goodness. And cheaper, too, with skill level up. That is getting a star. Oh, to think that I wasn't going to catch this guy. Okay, I just want to see if I production comparison this guy. My current evolutions, I've got a Vaporeon, which I have saved here. I've got an Espeon. What's funny is I could theoretically, if I started sleeping with this guy now and ran my sleep hours really, really late, then I could potentially get it to be an Espeon by the point of the event, and it would run at level 7 main skill. The thing is, I couldn't get it to level 50, where it's actually, like, really good, because there's no way with XP gains down. I'd have 2 XP gains down Espeons. That'd be kind of funny. But there's no helping bonus on it as well. I've already kind of got my plans set up for the Cresselia versus Darkrai event, so I don't need it for that purpose. Like, I've got my Flareon as well. So these are the evolutions that I currently have. And they're all, like, level 50 on the dot, pretty much, because basically I got them to level 50 and then stopped leveling them from there. So, this is what we're looking at for my current evolutions. If we take a look at their... Well, we'll keep an eye on their inventory and their skill. What's this new guy got to offer for me? Okay. It is skill level PEM. So, 2 less seeds we'd have to invest. Skill trigger. Help speed S. I would sub-skill seed that. So I'm just going to put it in as help speed M. And then ingredient finding S, which I wouldn't really care. And it's got an ABC list, which, whatever. It's ingredients on a skills one. I don't care about that at all. It's got... If I got it to level 50 with a skill chance up, XP gains down nature, what would it look like? How would it compare to the others? Well, as an Eevee, it's proccing less than the Vaporeon, but this would be my new best Vaporeon. If I made it an Espeon, let's see. Oh, that's right, you need to bring it back to Eevee, then bring it to Espeon. It would proc significantly more than my current Espeon. That's not a surprise, though, since my current Espeon doesn't really have the best sub-skills for skill procs. We're looking at... Wow, the new one... Oh, wait, yeah. If we maxed out their skill, how would that compare for raw strength? 39,000 versus 48,000. The new one is technically better, although the old one has helping bonus, which I think for helping for these type of Pokemon, help bonus stacks is better set to null, which even in that circumstance, the new one would be better because I did just roll like max stats for it. I'm not interested in making it a healer. If it had a helping bonus, maybe we'd pivot instead of Palmy and go for Sylveon. But it doesn't have helping bonus, and I'm not settling without helping bonus. I've got a good enough healer to last me for a while right now, but I'm not investing into this when I have the healer that I already have, and I'm hunting Pawmot. Then, well, I guess I'll just leave that way. And then if I made it into a Flareon, it would be a much better Flareon than my current one. Although my Flareon is soon to get a buff, because it's got a speed of help down nature, which they've said they're going to be decreasing the amount that speed of help down hurts. So this will probably be a closer comparison soon to come, and so I'm not too concerned with the differences there. So realistically, I guess like Jolteon. Glaceon? I don't need it. If I'm making a Jolteon, I want to have Berry Finding S. If I'm making an Umbreon, I probably want to have Berry Finding S. So I guess potentially Glaceon? That's where we're sitting. If they ever have an Ice-type Legendary to pair with Glaceon or an Ice-type event. Oh, wait! Ice-type event! Holiday. Okay, there is a purpose there. So, I'll save it. In case one day I need a Glaceon. That's what we'll do. I'm just gonna name it Icy, I guess. Icy question mark. Okay. Well, we caught one good catch. One good catch that I really didn't need, and I probably shouldn't have even been catching, because I have plenty of evolutions. I don't need another one. I just caught it because it was hungry. If it wasn't hungry, I wouldn't have even bothered. But, oh well. Oh boy. Milk. We're at 710 ingredients. Oh no. We're exceeding the bag. Alrighty, well. If you have enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Down in the description, we'll leave a link to the Discord. Come join us, hang out, talk about all things Pokemon, sleep, and the like. And, yeah, as always, I thank you guys for watching and hope that you all have a wonderful day. Bye-bye now.